If vaccines work, why should you care if other people get vaccinated or not? You should be protected, right? I see these comments posted everywhere, and usually in a very disingenuous way, as it's like a gotcha moment, but it just implies that you don't understand how vaccines work, which there may be people who legitimately want to know, and so I am here to explain it to you. So if you're anti-vaccine and you posted this in a very snarky way, I challenge you to actually watch this whole video for the explanation. This is one of the best explanations I've seen from a layperson's perspective. Nothing is 100% effective. Yes, it can improve your immune system response. Yes, it can prevent you from either getting the infection or having a really severe life-threatening response to an infection. But a large part of the way that vaccines work is improving the community rates of infection and spread. And so I love this analogy. You're not putting on armor, you're building a dam that protects the entire community, and every vaccinated person is a brick. This is the concept of herd immunity. Just like a herd of sheep or cattle is safer in numbers, the more people who are vaccinated and protected in a community, the lower the rates of infection for everyone. And because infections are all different, they may be more or less contagious or affect different demographics, and vaccines can be more or less effective. There is a different percent of the population that needs to be fully vaccinated in order to protect everyone. The more contagious an infection, the more people you have to vaccinate. So measles, for instance, is highly contagious. One unvaccinated infected person can pass measles on to 12 to 18 people. So for measles, you have to vaccinate 95% of the population to have optimal protection. And vaccines work, so they markedly decrease the risk of all these dangerous infections, which killed many children in prior decades and centuries. And it eradicated smallpox, virtually eradicated polio. Now that's coming back. And the study by the WHO showed that vaccination was the #1 intervention that significantly decreased infant mortality over the last several decades, decreasing infant deaths by 40% globally. So why should we care if anybody else besides us is vaccinated? Because we should care about everyone, especially infants, children, the immunocompromised, the elderly, all the people who are especially vulnerable, people who can't get vaccines because they're allergic, infants who are too young to get certain vaccines. Vaccines work so well, people think that they're not necessary anymore. Medical science has improved our longevity, our safety. We don't have to worry that a whole bunch of our children are going to die of preventable infections now. So please, 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 doctors, researchers, public health people are all begging everyone to speak out against this misinformation. Literally, our lives depend on it. It is science, not vibes.